Hey guys, what's going on? Scott here at the Furriers channel. Just coming at you with another video today, and obviously we're unboxing action figures as usual. And today we're going to do something a little different than what we usually do. We usually do wrestling, Marvel Legends, DC Multiverse, that kind of good stuff like that. And today we are doing a little Star Wars action Black Series. Now, I posted a video not too long ago here about how I am very disappointed with Black Series and with their pricing and stuff. So, but this one here, it's a Stormtrooper, okay? It was at Target, and I tell you what grabbed my eye on this one is, as you can see here, we'll try to put it up somewhere right here to get a little closer look at it, but this is some neat packaging. I know it's kind of the same thing as we usually get with the Black Series, a little bit, but something about this white just really popped. So, at Target, they had this and the Mandalorian figure. That's all they had. They had a bunch of Mando figures. The two figure box, the one with Mando and Grogu in it. Looking back, I kind of wish I would have got that one, although I already have a couple of Mandos. But that one with the Grogu, evidently, I think Grogu can sit on his shoulder, which would have been kind of cool. This one, though, I scanned it and it was like 22 bucks. I was like, well, 22 bucks for a Stormtrooper. And this one kind of has the dirty look to it. Now, this is from the Mandalorian and Grogu. We're already getting figures for the movie, I guess. So, but I know I was kind of on the fence on getting any more Star Wars. We kind of talked about some stuff I would like to get. But a dirty Stormtrooper, I was like, I kind of got to get that. And the price wasn't $27. I mean, you figure a lot of these figures now after tax, they're like 30 bucks. And I was like, well, at least this will be under 25. So I went ahead and did it. What really did it, though, I think, was the pretty box. The pretty box sucked me in, and I went ahead and got it. So not a lot in the box with this one. We'll see what it says here. First edition. And that's it. Premier edition, it's in different languages. So, Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper number 5. So, what is this? The Mandalorian as young apprentice Grogu embark on a thrilling adventure as they travel the galaxy. So, not a whole lot of info on that. Depending on the price on that one, I might have to get that one just to have the Mando with Grogu sitting on his shoulder. Now, that's what I heard. I forgot who I was listening to. I think it was like Robo was. I think he picked up all of them in this wave. So, but what we will do here is we're going to pop this one out, and we're going to do a little comparison to the most recent release that we got Stormtrooper wise, which we've seen a lot of those that were from Rogue One. So we'll get it out of the box, and we'll get right back to you though. All right, so we're back here. We have our Stormtrooper out of the box, and looking at it, like I'm sitting there looking at it, and I'm thinking, I'm like, man, this reminds me of Stormtroopers I had when I was a kid, because the white, they were always dirty. So one thing I did hear on some other reviews, that the front was dirty and the back was clean. And on mine, that is not so. Definitely got some dinginess here on the back, the shoulder, a little bit of the helmet, kind of clean here, clean here. But for the most part on mine, just looking at it, they did a pretty good job on making it look a little dirty. So I will say that's kind of cool. Looking at the joints here, we are pinless, and it looks like just that single joint, but it's getting a pretty good bend there for a single joint. And then the knee is at that single joint too. But I mean, it doesn't go all the way back, but I mean, it's a Stormtrooper. We don't have to do too much. We got the ball joint up there at the top, which is pretty cool. We're getting some movement out of there. No twist at the waist. Just looking at it here a little closer. We got a little pack there. I guess we could. I'll tell you what. On the last wave of Stormtroopers that I bought, I was trying to pop the heads off. Man, they do not want to come off. So at some points, I felt like I was about to break the freaking thing. So I kind of just gave up, and I never got the head off. But I mean, just looking at it, it looks pretty good. They did a good job with the dinginess of everything they did, which kind of reminds me of the Stormtroopers from A New Hope that were out there in the sand getting a little dirty. Pretty cool. I like that. So it makes me wonder if they got this, just kind of rubbed it in the dirt real good and they're like, oh, that's perfect. So I'm wondering if like every one of the stormtroopers, like I only got one because I don't need more than one dirty one, I guess. My thought is, are they all exactly the same on their dirtiness? And in the box comes a little shoulder guard thing here. I'm wondering how that's going to work. I know I've had some issues in the past of getting these on. Let's take a look at the box here real quick. I threw it over here. See how that goes on there. Oh, it goes up over his head. So I'm guessing the head should pop off and it should go on his head and cover his shoulder. So, like I said, though, you're going to have to put some heat on these or something because, man, I'm telling you. Oh, man. So, you've seen that. All right, now looking at this one. All right, the head has two pieces. The neck has another piece. It will come out too, but it is stuck in there pretty good. So we got the ball joint in there, and looks like this sucker is going to go right up over his shoulder, and just like that. So let's see how well that goes in there. Oh, okay. So we got that in there. And it wasn't too bad. Like I said, the last one I did, I tried getting that head off and I never could. So, get that blaster in his hand there. So we got kind of two kind of blaster hands. I don't know, maybe this one's kind of pointing a little bit, as you can see there, but that wasn't too bad getting that on there. So we'll see how this Stormtrooper is going to stand. And we'll get another one out. I got it down here, my hiding spot. Okay, so this one here was a Stormtrooper from Rogue One. I think I said that earlier. Now, this is that packaging, the usual black for the Black Series. This look is, I don't know, I don't really like this look of packaging too much, so, but it's going to get thrown away anyways. So a lot of the time, the Black Series, when they're on the shelf, they don't grab my attention anymore. But I will say that white and with the little blue definitely got my attention. So, but we're going to slide this one out here real quick, and we will be right back with you. So you don't have to hear all that and all that kind of stuff. So hold on. All right, so we got the other one out of the box, and looking at this one out of the box, man, it is shiny and clean compared to the new one. Obviously, this one, he's fresh off the line, and as you can see, this one has the pad too. And this is the one I tried. I couldn't get the head off that one that I had. These here look like they have the separation too of the neck with that little neck piece in there. I'll take a look here, see if this is exactly the same. And it is. So we're looking at exactly the same figure with a little bit of yellowing of the white. So basically, this is a re-release again. So with Star Wars, so got to reuse them molds, I guess. Honestly, don't know how many years this mold has been used for Stormtrooper. It does the job, but you would think if they're reusing these molds for that long, they're not having to pay to create these molds, and maybe they could give us a little bit of a break. Now, I said that the price on this one was $22 at Target. I think it was marked down. I don't think that's the original cost of that figure, which in my mind, I'm kind of wondering if they're like, well, we got that last wave from Rogue One of the Stormtroopers. I don't know if this is what they thought, but they didn't sell. These sat on the shelf forever. At one point, I think they were $12 or $14 a piece. That's when I picked up a bunch of them. So they're like, well, those didn't sell, and these are coming. It's just kind of a dirty one. Maybe we should try selling it for 22 so we can at least move them. I don't know. I didn't scan the Mando, so I don't know if it was full price. Some of those deluxe box ones I've seen are close to $40 sometimes. So I was too scared to ring it up just to see scan it with my phone. But it is what it is. It's another Star Wars Stormtrooper figure, except it's dirty. So pretty cool. I don't know. What do you guys think? I will say one thing is for sure, trying to get the backpack on this one is a beast. I don't know if I ever got one of these backpacks on one of these figures or not. If you had any luck of getting it on there without having any issues, just comment down below. Let me know how was it putting the backpack on yours. So, and the one just to show the little antenna that comes with it goes on the backpack, and then his rifle. So, I don't know, pretty cool. Is it a pickup for you? Are you still picking up Black Series figures, or have you gave up on Star Wars because of all the shenanigans with bad movies, bad shows, and reissues of the same figures, and not many updates on anything? So, but yeah, just let me know down below what do you think. I'm still dabbling, I guess, in Star Wars a little bit. There's still a few figures that I might pick up. I really don't know. So, if you can, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and y'all have a good one. Later.